Hi, guys. Welcome to Classic Rock and Country Music Facts and Trivia. Appreciate you being here. Today's video is on Miss Loretta Lynn and three of her songs that were banned in controversy. Before we get started with this video, I'll ask you to please subscribe since I forgot to ask you that at the beginning of the video, so please subscribe. Thank you. Now, we'll do the video. Country legend Loretta Lynn was a prolific songwriter, undeniably. But not everyone liked to hear what she had to say in her honest, woman-centered songs, especially in the 60s. Country radio stations outright banned a relatively small number of her tunes for being too controversial. Not that it bothered her too much. Here's a look. Here's why Loretta Lynn believed that happened and why it didn't worry her regarding the chart performance. In Lynn's 90 years life, she wrote hundreds of songs, many of whom she recorded for release, and 16 went to #1. In an '87 interview with San Diego Union, she noted country stations banned 8, but it was a good sign. As good as I heard one of my songs got banned, she said, I knew it would go to the top of the charts. Might not have hurt her bottom line, but she had a theory for why it happened. I was saying things girls weren't supposed to say, but I didn't realize they weren't supposed to, because I got married at 13 and had kids. I hadn't been out in the world and hadn't realized I'd upset people, she explained. Lynn's once banned song included The Pill, which didn't sit well with some listeners since it was pro-birth control. So besides that one, let's highlight 3 of her best for this video. The first of Lynn's banned tunes that was picked was 1969's Wing Upon Your Horns, about the impact of smooth-talking man who convinces a woman to give up her virginity, and he doesn't keep his promises to make her his wife. Tale old as time. However, her interpretation used religious imagery to describe the betrayal. This outraged some audience and led to a ban. Still, the song was a hit for the icon, whose life and autobiography inspired the film Coal Miner's Daughter. Wing Upon Your Horns reached #11 on the Billboard Hot Country charts in 1970. Her lyrics included, You hung my wings upon your horns, and turned my halo into thorns, and turned me into a woman I can't stand. You're the first to ever make me fall in love and then not take me. And next one is Don't Come Home a-Drinking with Lovin' on Your Mind. At this point, we all know that Lynn's long marriage to her husband, Oliver Lynn, was full of ups and downs. She didn't lie about the fact that he drank, that they'd fight, and he might have wondered. Notably, while on his deathbed, he denied ever cheating on her. Don't come home a-drinking with lovin' on your mind was her take on being married to a man who would go out on the town with friends and expect intimacy from his wife when he came home. The message was clear. Loretta Lynn was not the one for that. Some listeners were offended by Lynn's putting words to that often unspoken power dynamic between spouses back then. She was just being honest, but her influence encouraged other women to evaluate how much they liked it when their husbands came home drunk and amorous. The song was banned per taste of country, but it still went to #1 on the Billboard Hot Country charts in '67. In it, she sang, No, don't come home a-drinking with lovin' on your mind. Just stay out there on the town and see what you can find. Because if you want that kind of love, well, you don't need none of mine. And Rated X. Finally, Rated X is a song about the ups and downs of divorce. Lynn never divorced, but noted how, for women, divorce is the key to being loose and free, so you're going to be talked about. She described how being divorced changes how some people see a woman. However, she also warned, but I think it's wrong to judge every picture if a cheap camera makes a mistake. According to Taste of Country, some stations banned the song, but it reached #1 on the Billboard Hot Country charts in '73. Other lyrics are, and when your best friend's husband says to you, you sure started looking good. You should have known he would. And he would if he could. And he will if you're Rated X. There you go. Really good songwriter she was. My dad absolutely loved her. And he went down there and visited her home, her old homestead. And he just really loved it. Coal Miner's Daughter is a great movie. If you've never seen it, watch it. Sissy Spacek does one heck of a job in it. So is Tommy Lee Jones. That's all I have for you. Please don't forget to subscribe. Sorry, a little frog in my throat. Have a great day. God bless you. I'll be praying for you.